Hello, everybody. Thank you for dropping by the channel. Um, if you like the video, please let somebody know. Tell a friend. Okay. And thank you for the people who do watch it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for your time. Okay. So this message is for the collective. Okay. Something keeps coming up in my mind. I keep having a channeled message, and we need to address it. Okay. And I believe that this is a lot of your stories. Okay. And it go like this. You've been going through a lot of things. You've been stressing out. You've been having anxiety. You've been having worries. And you've been keeping it all to yourself. You've been keeping it in. You've been bottled up. You ain't been telling nobody. You just been trying to make the best of a bad situation, okay? Some of y'all might laugh it off. Some of y'all might go to the bar and get a shot. I ain't saying you overdoing it, but I mean, some of y'all might pop a pain pill. But anyway, it goes. Some of y'all may be doing things to try to like lighten the load, lessen the stress, ease the burden, release the tension. Yeah. And I'm hearing that even though some days it feel like you're not winning and it's not worth it and everything is like, ugh, okay, keep believing in yourself. Yep. Keep believing in yourself, okay? There's something about going through the ringer and still coming out standing strong. That's my message for somebody out there. There's also something about working hard to prove something to yourself that even when other people think, you'll never make it, or they'll discard you, or they'll talk crap about you, something about you, still believing in you. Because at the end of the day, besides you, God, your family, that's your driving force, okay? So my channel message for whoever I'm, connecting to with this video is, you showed up in the broken places and you still shining. All right, let's get it. Some of y'all still shining. Even though you pissed off, even though you done been through a lot, you are still shining. You still out here looking awesome. Other people be like, if they heard your story, they knew your story, they would think that this was science fiction. They would think that you had an overactive imagination. They would probably think that you were a whole Looney Tune. But it's like, you know the truth, okay? So let's see what else for the collective. What else we got for the collective? Your faith is a magnet to attract your soul's power and God's love and protection, okay? So it's something about your faith. Your faith is your strength at this time. Your faith is the belief in you that, like, no matter what you've been through, you can grow bigger than your problems. You can overcome your setbacks. Your faith is that guiding force that helps you to keep praying, even when other people will be like, you should have been gave up a long time ago. Your faith is that guiding light that helps you to weather the storms of life, okay? Also, it's something about your faith is the magnet to attract your soul's power and God's love. So understand, because a lot of people be like, I prayed and God didn't come through. And it's something like your faith is a direct line to the strength, the vibration, the frequency, the energy, the willpower, the free will to send that energy out to God, out into the universe, knowing that what you send out, you'll get back. You understand what I'm saying? So the more powerful you are at sending your message out to God of what you want, the more powerful, you'll be in alignment to get what you need. Okay, that's for somebody. Somebody got to hear that, because a lot of people be like, oh, it's not going to happen for you or whatever. And maybe this message will meet or reach the right person, okay? We also got lied and withheld a 5-minute truth to control you, your money, your life, but God got other plans, okay? So this is like somebody who could have been like, don't be afraid to reach out to me. Don't be afraid to call me. I'm here for you. If you need anything. And then you reached out to these individuals and they either blocked your number, they ignored you, they brushed you off. Somebody could have said, I don't believe in gossip. And then you catch them right back out there gossiping, okay? So it's something like somebody could have gave you the truth in 5 minutes, a 5-minute truth that could have changed your whole life, your whole destiny. It could have wiped out needless suffering. It could have wiped out useless fears, but they rather control you and watch you twirl and watch you spaz out, okay? Not realizing that once you made it through your crisis, you grew into a Christ consciousness, which means once you got through the fire, this is your turning point to advance, okay? Once you made it through the fire, this is like a turning point that next time somebody brings the negativity towards you, it's like fight fire with fire. So make sure that you call the Holy Spirit in the midst, in your soul, in your life, and ask for that peace and that purity to be your guiding light, to be your ripple effect. Ask the Holy Spirit the purification to reach the parts of you that is in pain. And then pray over and over again. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good all over. By the grace of God, I feel good all over. The Holy Spirit guides me and I feel good. And you will start a ripple effect. You will start a festival of change. You will start to heal yourself. Okay? These are gems, baby. So take notes, rewatch it, tell it to somebody who actually can use it. Somebody that you love, okay? All right, what else we got? We got sweet memories of pulling the sheets, tender love and devotion, okay? So somebody could be thinking about you. This could be somebody from your past. Somebody could be thinking about how you were good to them or how they should have been better to you, okay? This is somebody who could see that your love is godly. There's something divine about your energy. Your energy could be sweet and unique, okay? There's something about you that even though some of y'all may have cultivated a reputation, there's something there that's still genuine, the core value, your core self. And no matter what you go through or what other people say about you, it still shines through. There's something still real. There's something still magnificent about you. It's like the haters couldn't take that away. So hold on to your authentic self, all right? We also got the bedroom is on fire and the devil can't come in. Woo! I'm going to say it again. The bedroom is on fire and the devil can't come in. What? Yeah. Love to fortify. Your love is to fortify evil denied. Okay? Yeah, like I said, somebody got some pure love. Somebody got love that is blessed by divine, by the gods. Okay? The gods of, grace, beauty, forgiveness, and common sense. Okay? Somebody got some real love. Okay? And it says, love to fortify evil is denied. Okay? Real love, holy matrimony. Okay? So yeah, somebody could be married in real life. This could be a sacred union that's blessed before God. This could be a union between two. What God blessed and God has put together between man and woman, let no man interfere. Let no negative energy divide the love and the partnership that God has put together, okay? So I'm going to say this all together again. The bedroom is on fire and the devil can't come in. The love is fortified, okay? Evil is denied, all right? Real love, holy matrimony. You understand that? When you get that kind of love, Okay, that's the kind of love that when negativity come, it can't touch it. You can't touch this. Okay, this is the kind of love that old folks talk about and real people dream about. Okay, and this is the kind of love that you want to pray for. All right. For my real ones out there, you know what I'm talking about. You don't want this, abusive games. You want somebody who, care for you, that's there for you. All right. So what else? Okay, we got a new world is born at the expense of your mind, your body, and your health, your strength, and your soul. Peace, self-respect, self-love, spiritual beliefs. They don't want, they do not want to pay you very much, if at all. Okay? So be careful about letting people reshape you, your reality, your life, and withhold goodness for you. Okay? Be careful about people making you feel like you caught in their dance. Okay? It's something about realizing the love that's in you and realizing that you are meant to be a blessing to yourself as well as others. Okay? We also got want to nail you, knock you. Now they need you. Okay? So somebody could have tried to sacrifice you. Somebody could have talked bad about you behind your back. They wanted to nail you to the cross. They wanted to knock you. And now they could be calling on your name or looking for you for inspiration. Somebody could need you now. Okay? Somebody may need your help, and yet they may be too prideful to ask for forgiveness. I'm also picking that up. Okay? Yeah. All right. Ooh, this gets deep. We got the devil ran a race against God and lost. He came in second place, so he decided to disgrace the human race. All right. I'm going to say it again so y'all can catch it. The devil ran a race against God and he came in second place. So he decided to disgrace the human race with wraths, troubles, delays, and tall tales. Okay? So it's something about some of y'all was promised something or promised a blessing or promised an advancement in life. Some of y'all have been going through things for a long time. And some of y'all have felt down and out, depressed, disrespected, delayed, and disgraced. But just know that the people that did that to you, or the negative energies that were sent towards you from a certain entity, okay, just know that that kind of energy already did it because they felt like they lost. So when you realize that a lot of times your bullies have been bullied themselves, get back up again. Don't be down on yourself. Get back up again. We live and we work in a world where a system is built on hurt. Okay? So just know, if somebody kicked you or made you feel less than dust, if somebody shamed you, if somebody hurt you, just know that that too shall pass. Better days shall come. And that the same ones that bullied you have been through the same thing you have been through. So it's meant for you to rise, boo. It's not meant for you to stay in that energy. Okay? Give me one more. Yeah. I'm hearing you show up in broken places, shining. And this reading could be your confirmation on how to pull your life back together again. If you have been disordered, if you felt scattered, if you felt like you have been battling the storms of life, if you felt like you have been surviving a emotional tsunami, okay, if you felt like your anxiety has been, a turning point in your life where you just was like, I don't know what to do. Maybe this reading is a confirmation, okay? You know, the Bible says, peace be still. So sometimes you have to be still, try to breathe, okay, and see what comes through for you. Other times, sometimes when you get that anxiety, it's good to go somewhere and hit the gym and move around, okay? Some of y'all might actually sing or you might journal, okay? But all that extra energy is meant for you at that time to channel it and do something with it that will help you, okay? We got abusing each other, hurting each other for breadcrumbs and bubblegum, okay? So yeah, somebody could have, got together, backbite each other, talk behind each other's back, laughed, shamed each other. This could have been like body shaming. This could have been intelligence shaming. This could have been slut shaming. It could have been anything, but I'm picking up the vibe of like people were abusing each other. I'm hearing Hunger Games for some, okay? But yeah, they were abusing each other, okay, for breadcrumbs and bubblegum, okay? So yeah, this is like devaluing each other. This is like looking down on each other when your time is precious in life, when humans are precious in life, okay? So it's something like, even though people could have said, oh, you ain't nobody, or you can't be that, or you can't do that, or I'm gonna make sure you don't, or see here, or if you do, this gonna happen, and you connect the dots on what they say, because you know what I'm talking about. No matter what people did or didn't do, this is your confirmation that they were small. Your mission in life is big. Your faith in yourself is big. Your love for yourself is bigger than all haters. Keep going. Even if you need to rest a little bit, lay back on it, and come back and shine on their ass like a Kodak moment. You understand what I'm saying? It's something like that. Okay? Like you showed up shining in the broken places and they tried to hold you back. And it ain't meant for you to be held back. It's meant for you to figure it out and do it your way. And let your haters fall in line and follow. Because that's exactly what they going to do. You going to be leading and don't even attempt to lead. The ducks going to follow you. Them breadcrumbs and bubblegum that they was fighting you and each other for, that's what they're going to be picking up off the floor while you going for something way more. Okay? All right. What else we need to know? What up, collective? What we need to know? What else for the collective? What you need to know, collective? What you need to see out here? Ten of Swords, yeah. Ten of Swords. Yeah. I'm hearing they did everything. They did everything to try to hurt you. Okay. Ten of Swords is like somebody like trying to shut somebody down, limit them, hurt them, leave them. Okay. Yeah. They tried to ruin you. Okay. But the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And you rise again. Okay. You go from the Ten of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles. So this is like going from desert dust to a plentiful earth. You understand what I'm saying? Like the Ten of Swords is like going from nothing. Okay? Like that has no value. Like people looked at it and was like, I wouldn't buy that piece of property. Ain't nothing growing. That has no value. You're ruined. To the Seven of Pentacles. Oh my God, those roses are beautiful. You see that money tree? You see those coins? Oh my God. This is so beautiful. This is a beautiful piece of property. You are absolutely fantastic, okay? So yeah, somebody could have said, oh, you ain't never gonna be. And now they like, oh my God, can I go see them? They're so pretty. They're so handsome, okay? So it's like you believing in yourself, you being your own change is changing the mind of the haters who thought that they knew you. Okay, yeah, we got the King of Swords, boo. The King of Swords, yeah. Somebody could have said something real cold. With the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords, oh my God. I'm hearing they did somebody for dirt. Somebody could have did somebody for dirt. Okay. I'm hearing left them out to dry. I'm hearing flat meat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. With death. Oh, damn. Somebody out cold. Oh my God, y'all gotta see this. You got the Ten of Swords and the Death. You see her skull, like her ribs and everything, and her abdomen, like her bones hanging out with the Ten of Swords and the Death card. Yeah, somebody definitely. And this is a King of Swords, so this could have been a masculine or feminine and masculine energy doing this to somebody. The King of Swords with the Death card. Yeah, somebody wanted to finish you. Okay, they wanted to end you. Okay, but the Seven of Pentacles, you just still this. You still this, and they working on this. I'm gonna show you again. You're still this. You're beautiful. You're thriving. You're lush, and they working on this. Death. Okay, so somebody got some kind of judgment problem with you, collective. Somebody also don't see something, okay? Maybe they don't want you to see the goodness that you are, but they damn sure can't see, okay? This is like somebody, for example, this is like somebody walking on the land and they misjudged the land. And they're like, there is no money. There is nothing on this land. Do not buy this land. And they passed the land up, like they snobbed the land, like they turned their nose up, like, oh, this ain't worth shit, right? This my adult talk, right? And then later on, when they go on about their business, somebody else come on the land, and they start building, and they're like, that's a lovely piece of land. I remember that land. That land was just sitting barren for 7 years, and it was nothing. It had no value. Look at this, Seven of Pentacles. It was laying there for 7 years. It was nothing with the Death card. It had no value. Okay? And the people that bought the land was like, oh my God, this is such a beautiful piece of land. I mean, it has rich heritage. It's cultured. There's so much value. This land is literally a gold mine. It's a diamond in the rough. There's natural resources here. There's good luck here on this land. There's oil here on this land. There are many thriving businesses here on this land. There's potential here on this land. There's rich soil here on this land. There is creativity and unlimited possibilities here on this land. And I don't know what you're seeing. And the person is like, now that you touched it, I can see that. But when they came to the land, this is all they seen. Ten of Swords with a Death card. That's why I'm saying, collective. You showed up in the ruinous places. You showed up in broken places shining. You seen the truth. Seven of Pentacles. You seen the potential in yourself when other people was like, oh no, there's nothing there. You seen the love and the strength in you when other people was like, oh, that's a gutter rat. Or that I wouldn't even put a Habitat for Humane house on that. Like, I wouldn't even build a charity house on that land. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a low value piece of land. That's just nothing. And yet you go there and you see everything, all the value. And that's the difference between you finding the diamond in the rough in this world. You seeing the magic in this world. You believing in miracles in this world. And then you being a snob and overlooking the obvious because you're too cold. Okay? So somebody could have did you dirty and devalued you, kicked you and said you wasn't all that. When in essence, you the real thing. Okay, collective? You the genuine article. You are the original. Okay? There's something about you that's blessed by God. Okay? I'm hearing God don't make no bullcrap. So don't let nobody tell you that and make you crack. That's for somebody. Yeah, we got the Hermit, okay? The Hermit is that light within you, looking within, self-introspection, believing in you when other people Don't. Going out and getting ear at night, okay, in the stars and the moonlight, and self-reflecting, okay, believing in you when other people can't see your value, because it's something about you believing in you that makes your sleeping giant awaken. Ooh, that's deep. Okay, yeah, we got the Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, I'm here. Somebody could have tried to burn it down. Your hopes, your dreams. Yeah, they could have tried to say something to make you feel small or shrink you with this Ace of Wands reverse. Somebody could have tried to devalue your love, devalue your devotion. Okay, but remember now, you are meant to thrive, and they is meant to miss the point until it's too late. Like somebody gonna turn around and see your value, but let's hope that it ain't, you don't end up shutting them down like they did you. It's something of that nature, okay? Yeah. You could have came from a certain area in life. You could have came from the bottom. I'm here. You know how people like, we started from the bottom, now we're here. You could have came from the bottom, okay? And somebody didn't even want you to reach the top, okay? Somebody was running their mouth. Like, I know your type. I know who you is. And they know nothing. Okay? That's another thing. Don't be quick to let people tell you who you is if what they say is fake and it goes against the truth that's in you. Those are facts. Okay? Yeah, Ace of Swords. That's the truth, babe. The truth is the light. You see that light around that sword? Okay? And the truth is the crown. Okay? The truth is the victory. Okay? So yeah. Something about going within yourself, discovering your own light, believing in yourself. That's the true queendomship, the kingdomship. Okay? That's the true star power. That's the truth. That is the true power that got you to the positions that you are in today. Not no falsified spiritual but you, the real you, is what did it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something about remember who you are. Okay? Yeah, we got the sun reversed. Yeah. There's also something about someone wanting to outshine you or be in some kind of competition with you when everybody got shine. What is the reason for competing? Okay. I'm also picking up with the Ace of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse. Somebody could have tried to outshine you so much that not only, if they don't be careful, they'll hurt you. They can hurt themselves as well as others. Okay. It's something about people collecting karma like cool points. Okay. Be careful. Watch what you do. That's a thing. That's a real thing. Okay. But yeah, the Ace of Wands reversed with the Sun reversed. Okay. Next to the Death card. Okay. It's like somebody wanted to end you. All right. Somebody could have been using force. They could have been using fire. All right. And somebody could have been like wanting to compete with you. All right. I'm hearing somebody could have been overly playing with you. All right. To competition could have been ruinous. All right. There's something like a healthy competition, and then there's something about somebody needing to come back to reality. Okay. And do the right thing. Okay. Somebody could be too playful or too hurtful. Yes. With the Ace of Swords and the Sun reverse. Okay. It's something about your truth. Okay. Could have somebody acting childish as well. All right. Yeah. It's something about that. Out here, we got Leo energy, Aries energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Sagittarius energy. We got Scorpio energy. We got Earth, Virgo, real strong, Taurus, and Capricorn out here. All right. We got a lot of out cold ear energy, which means people could have been moving fast to do something that they may later regret. I'm hearing watch what you do. Think before you act. Okay, especially when it comes to, switching or coming towards another in such a harmful way. Also, there's something about um, the Ace of Wands reversed with the Sun reversed. Okay, there's something like disrespecting love, disrespecting feelings, disrespecting emotions, and trying to overpower someone or outshine someone. Okay, and I'm hearing that if you believe in yourself, there's enough spotlight for everybody. If you love yourself, there's enough light for everybody. Trust me, all the world is a stage. Everybody's going to have their moment to shine. Okay? Everybody gets, the spotlight. So be careful about trying to hurt other people to be in the spotlight, because later on, when everybody goes home, they talk about it and they do judge you. And judgment is something that, you'll find yourself having to try to spiritually cleanse that off. Okay? Let's see what else. Got the Six of Swords reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So somebody could have wished, okay, or felt like they didn't want to come towards you to give you your flowers or to make sure that you was doing good or well off. Somebody is purposefully withholding something from you. Like somebody don't want to move towards you to make amends or to give you your blessings, okay? This is giving the energy of like on Color Purple where, what's his name, Mr. was holding Celie's mail and holding Celie's money and holding Celie's letters from her kids, okay? And trying to like enslave her and to control her when she was the money. She was the power. You know what I mean? He did long-term needless suffering. Okay? When she had a whole box of treasures that was supposed to be hers. Her kids came back. Her sister came back. Okay? He took the money and he paid for them to come back and gave her her money. But he was supposed to give her her money a long time ago. Her sister was sending it to her. Okay? And her kids. This is like somebody holding back all your blessings, all your money, because they got some kind of control issues. Somebody needs to grow up. This is like somebody trying to hold somebody back. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay? When you know your value. This is like somebody trying to tell you that you're not valuable, or like if you get that, then you have to lose this, or if you advance, then in order for you to get a victory, your ass got to be in a hot seat. Okay, this is like somebody telling you that not only do you have to work hard to succeed, but that they want you to have blood, sweat, tears, and empty years. Okay, and it's something about people. Be careful about, making people live in a long-term situation of being deprived and abused, because those create not only negative situations in the person's life, but also negative karma for you to have to reap. Okay, so yeah, somebody owes you something with that Six of Swords, and they're taking a slow, sweet time coming towards you. Okay, somebody could be trying to talk themselves out of it. Okay, but the Nine of Pentacles is yours. You're self-made. Okay, this could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be their energy that's self-made. Okay. This is like somebody believed in their creativity. They believed in their willpower. They believed in their strength. They believed in their energy. They believed in their ability to blossom, to grow, to thrive, to be the best person that they could be. They believed in their level of beauty, no matter what their size was, what their race was, what their economical background or financial standing was. They believed in themselves with the Nine of Pentacles, and this means that it's meant for you to rise, regardless to what other people do. It's something about hold on to your faith, keep believing in you, okay? This could be for a male or a female. You could be an earth sign collective. You don't have to be, but this definitely could resonate with anybody. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles reverse. See what I'm saying? This is like somebody who's like, no, I don't want them to have. No, But baby, it's rightfully theirs. Okay? What God got for you, let no man curse. But most importantly, what God got for you is going to come to you. It is meant to come to you. You may have to say prayers like all delays on my money. Clear, cancel, delete in the name of Jesus. Everybody who is working hard to stop my money, may their hearts change and my blessings flow to me immediately. Okay, there are so many other financial prayers you can say to yourself or out loud. But this is like somebody holding back your coins or holding back your movement and freedom, knowing that, without a shadow of a doubt, they owe you. You worked hard for it. Yeah. You got the hangman reversed. Okay. So you got the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Hangman reversed. So this is like somebody holding back your money, your opportunities. This could be somebody hating on your relationships, hating on your finances, not wanting you to have. And it's yours. It's meant for you. Okay? This is something that in a Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Nine of Pentacles is right side up. You have abundance because you work for it. The Queen of Pentacles reversed is like somebody who, they want money, but they don't necessarily want to get up and work for it. You know what I mean? This is like somebody who could make money easy. Like, for example, there could be somebody who, could come with a silver spoon in their mouth. As to you, you could be somebody who is like a waitress and you get out and you work for tips. Okay. And you come home on the weekends and you could have $100 to $500 and other people be like, you so blessed. You so lucky. You always got money. Okay. But they don't see all the stress that come with it. Okay, this is somebody who waiting on somebody else to give them something, where you're not afraid to get out, talk to people, work with people, deal in rush hours, deal in stressful situations. You know what I mean? Be nice, be kind, and still pull yourself up by the bootstraps and keep working. Okay, so it's like you deserve your abundance. You could have people that this could be another earth sign, a Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could be somebody who only want to befriend you for money. This is somebody who could be trying to withhold your money. Or somebody could be in a King of Swords ear, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could be a couple, a money-hungry, ruthless couple that could be saying something about you. And it's like no matter what they say, good things is meant for you. So claim that, okay? You can even put that in the comments if you want. Good things are meant for me, okay? I am meant to have abundance, okay? But yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles reverse with the Hangman reverse. So with the Hangman reverse, this is like you could have made a lot of sacrifices for a long time. You could have been in a situation where you have been dealing with lack for a long time. The Nine of Pentacles right side up with the Hangman reverse, it looked like on the outside you could have had a lot of abundance. You could have had the life. Everybody could have assumed that, oh my God, they keep their hair done, or they keep, they clothes clean, or they keep a different bag, or they keep some cute shoes. Something so superficial and small. And this could be a driving force where somebody could be like, oh no, they shouldn't. But you worked for it. So what's for you is meant for you. Okay. And somebody needs to release your money. Okay. Also with the Hangman reverse next to the Nine of Pentacles, I'm hearing you could have worked hard day and night. You could have got about your sleep. You could have sacrificed. Like I said, you have been in a hot seat for your victory. So it's meant for you to have your riches in abundance, regardless to what anybody else say or feel about you. Also, I'm hearing you could have showed up in the broken places and still was shining. You could have made the broken places look good, okay? This is like you could have the gift of restoration where you can touch something and make it look renewed, okay? Even if you tired, you can go put some makeup on and look like a beauty queen, even though you done been through a lot of things, okay? For some of y'all, you don't look like what you've been through. You don't look like your life had been a mixture of delays and storms, okay? But I'm hearing you have overcome a lot. So it's meant for you to be blessed collective, okay? Yeah, Five of Swords. Somebody could have even tried to play mind games, play checkers, play chess, try to hold you back. Yeah, somebody wanted to win at all costs, okay? This could have been a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could have been a money-hungry feminine. This could have been a money-hungry masculine. Somebody who, could have been very superficial. With the Queen of Wands. Okay, somebody even could have tried to give you a reputation. All right, they could have said you was a fun time girl, or you was a player, whatever the case. With the Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands, yeah, somebody could have tried to give you a reputation or say something about you to try to upset you or distort people's visions about you. Okay, but with this Queen of Wands collective, okay, and she's right side up. That's why I keep telling you, you showed up in the broken places shining. All right. Yeah, you showed up shining. The Queen of Wands is fire. And the Queen of Swords, well, the Ten of Swords is a broken place. So somebody could have tried to put you in that energy, but yet you still came out thriving. All right. It's meant for you to thrive. Yeah. On the bottom of that, we got the Queen of Swords. Yep. Some of y'all might have to cut somebody off in order for you to make it. All right. You might have to be seen as, you know, somebody who blow hot with the Queen of Wands and somebody who blow cold. Okay. Especially if you feel like somebody done did you wrong. Okay. Or if you feel like you need to rise up in life. Okay. Yeah. You may have to balance the elements between hot and cold. All right. What's the message for the collective? What's the message for all my people who showed up in the broken places, still shining and overgrowing the opposition? Yeah, I'm hearing you move past your pain. I'm hearing you mirrored your pain. I'm hearing a lot of y'all looked it in the mirror and realized that it's a turning point. All right, what else? Knight of Wands reverse. Have strength. To go that fire again, just have strength. The Page of Pentacles. And a Hierophant. And the Eight of Wands. All right. This is the advice. The Knight of Wands reverse, you're going to have people that want to challenge you. Okay? You can have people that's trying to prolong the fire in a negative way. This could be people who's doing things that they shouldn't do. All right? This person got a... he got like a eye patch and a dirty smile when you look directly into his face. Okay, even though it's in reverse. So this is like, you could be dealing with people who, you know, they're not on the up and up. They're playing dirty and they should have been done with the situation. Something was supposed to be over. All right. Somebody trying to prolong something that they shouldn't is what I'm hearing. Okay. It's something of that nature. Also have strength. All right. Have strength. Protect those you love. The strength card is a victory card. The strength card is everlasting power. You see that infinity sign on her head. But the strength card is having inner strength. Okay. And the strength card is also about making wishes come true. So it's something like believing in yourself no matter what they do. You got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this could represent new ideals, new creativity, new possibilities. All right. It's something about looking within. It's something about keep growing and keep growing in life. There's something about being bountiful. You see that cattle right next to her? There's something about being bountiful. There's something about also receiving a harvest. Okay. Also with the Hierophant. You see the book open? It's something about prayers is needed to overcome negativity. Okay. Yeah. You also have lots of possibilities through God. Believing in God opens the door to lots of possibilities. Okay. Also, there's something about have strength to have these possibilities. Also, there's something about have strength and believing in God. Because a lot of people do things to make you lose your faith. Okay? And it's something about your strength is the energy you need to reach heaven. Okay? So something about believing in God, asking God to give you strength as well, which is going to help you get a breakthrough. Eight of Wands. Things are going to start to move fast for you. Also, if you feel like somebody is sending negativity, do not forget to do your return to senders, especially if you feel like you're an innocent person who have been going through a lot of things. Also, there's something about believing or needing to study spiritual warfare. Also, there's something about realizing that the Bible is the good book of faith, okay? But it's also a book of war, okay? And realizing what's really going on in the universe and in the world at large, okay? Believing that God is your true guide, okay? And just holding on to your strength. It's something about believing in your value and believing in your ability to reach God with your prayers. This helps you to overcome the negativity, okay? All right, we about to get 3 more cards and I'm out. I hope this is helping somebody. So many things in life you realize is a trap. And you have to try to fight through the tension and the traps. And a lot of people want you to sit there and be cute and coy and naive and dumb while they tear you down. But it's something about preserving yourself, believing in yourself, and building yourself back up. Okay? That's for somebody. All right. What else for the collective? What's the messages for the collective? What will help the collective? What will help the collective? All right. We got piggy bank. Lord have mercy. Restraint, willpower, and wealth. True wealth lies not in the accounts, but will that reigns in greed. Okay? So, I said about preservance and about having willpower, but this is talking about restraint, willpower, and wealth, okay? And true riches is not in your account, but it's in the reins, okay? So it's something about, remember to save something for a rainy day. Also, there's something about preserving. Don't waste all your money in one place, okay? There's also something about when it comes to finances, don't be afraid to go at it alone and do things with your finances that nobody has ever done before, you know? Like they say, generational curse breaker. Do something different with your finances and your family that nobody has ever done before, okay? Also, we got toilet. Toilet. It's something about it's time to empty chaos and restart. Like, flush the old shit down the toilet. Let that old baggage go, okay? There's something about take your burdens to the Lord. All right, flush away life chaos and embrace healthier interactions, okay? So it's something about like letting the old shit go. Let it go, okay? It's something about letting old things go so that you can move on, okay? And at the bottom, we got T-set. All right, collective, we got talk, discernment, and protection. Use discernment and talk and protect yourself from gossip, okay? So look, in this lifetime, people gonna talk. They're gonna talk about you if you are a holy person. They're gonna talk about you if you a heathen. They're gonna talk about you if you're a pagan. They're gonna talk about you if you're a Christian. They're gonna talk about you if you're a Muslim. They're gonna talk about you if you're an atheist. They're gonna talk about you if you don't even go to church. You just doing you, okay? In this lifetime, people are going to talk. Anything you do, they're going to talk. So at this point in time, if they talk ain't benefiting you, if you can't get the morals and the blessings out of their conversation, some of it you're gonna have to let it go. Flush it down the drain, flush it down the, you know, the sewer, and keep it moving, okay? Especially when you're trying to build your life with the piggy bank, okay? And especially when tea time, it's time for you to relax. Let your hair down, embrace the good in life. Okay, get some refreshments. Okay, protect yourself, love yourself, and that's what I have for you, collective. I hope this helped.